Hello friends, I'm Ramajim K, a full stack developer. In this video, we are going to see how to create a function and classes in that React JS. Okay. So for that, I created one component. So in that component, I mentioned that a function mentioning JSX is one of the class. So I'm copy pasting into a function class. Let me change the name to class. Okay. So class exam. So for that function component, nothing but you can create one function here, function, and the same name. What name you are providing? That based on that name, you can provide a function name in that inside the file also. Okay. So I created one files. So here I am using that return in function. Most of it is written, right? So return open. In the dates I am using that one HTML. Return is also one of the function. Okay, so we are returning like this, so I'm mentioning hello. Okay, so finally I created a function component. Now I need to export it. So export. Okay, export default that function. Why we are using that export? That is your problem. When seeing that fresher, it will make a confusion on that. That export is nothing but in that particular file we are creating one function that we are exporting. So then in another file using that import we can able to access this file functions. For that we are using that export. Okay, we are exporting this data to outside. Okay, so now I created. Now we write a function. I component has been created. Now I'm selecting. I'm displaying this one. Okay, now remove that all our code. This one also not needed. Fine, now we can see that output of that server. I think it is showing some error, right? So this is a error. So comment this line. So now also it is not displaying. So let me see that error. What is that error? Error type is invalid app. Check the render method of that app. Oh sorry, we need to give that extension. Then only it will be work. So now also the same is that we see that error invalid expected did not direct export components functions we are using that. Oh sorry, for that you can see in that function component like a function I used, right? This is a wrong way. Only we need to give that function name. This is a mistake I done. So now I'm refreshing the page. Now that hello world is coming, right? So reason that like a function I passed, only the name is enough. Okay, so now that function component we understand, right, how we need to create a function component. Now we move on to a class component. Okay, so we can create a class. So we can provide a class example extend your pure component. So now we can, okay, now created the classes, so we can create a method. Okay, so for that method print hello world. So So in arrow function I am return h1 tag hello world. Okay, so now I need to render, right? So render function inside we provide a return, we are going to return. So this dot this in the function itself we are calling this method, right? So this is called as a, we need to use this. So now I rendered, this one is done. So now we need to export this one. For that class one we are exported. So now we export for that function component we exported, right? So now we can export for class also. Default. Okay, so now we need to call this one. I already called, output is coming correctly, right? Okay, I hope now you understand that how to declare a function component and a class component, right? So in upcoming videos we'll see more topic of that React.js. Okay, if you have any suggestions or any other comment in that comment section below, you can mention that one. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.